this is Mindy Bartlett. This is the definition of multitasking right here. I'm going to pick up my kids from school, but I had an idea, so I wanted to create a quick video for you. I can't see the speed limit with you there, so let's just hope that, oh, I got a red light, so I'm all good. Okay, here we go. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about creating a new level of lazy, and I want to explain exactly what I mean by that. So, often in life, we go through these periods of time where we just need to be lazy and we just need to not do a lot and rest our brains, rest our bodies. Maybe we're just not feeling motivated. And I realized that in my life, I've had a lot of guilt around feeling lazy and being lazy. And I realized that I've actually changed what lazy means to me. And now lazy is still actually productive. It's just a different level of productivity for me. So here's an example. I decided that I wanted to start picking up running. I'm a mom of 3 boys, and they're 4, and 18 months old. So I don't have a lot of time to work out. And running is a great way to essentially work my whole body out in a pretty short amount of time. So I got into running, and when I first started running, am I yelling? I hope I'm not yelling. Anyway, for me, I had to be able to run a mile in 10 minutes. That was my first goal. And then I got to the point where that became sort of easy, and I could run 4 miles, 5 miles, even 6 miles if I was running 10-minute miles. So sort of a slow pace for me back then. And then I decided to train for a race in which I wanted to increase my speed. I had gotten the distance I wanted, which was a 10K, which was 6.2 miles. And I decided I wanted, for my 35th birthday, I wanted to run a race and have 8.5-minute miles. So during my training, I trained accordingly, which means you train at about 9.5-minute miles when you do your runs, and you do some speed training, so some short spurts of energy, distance training. Well, I did all of that, and I was able to run this race in right at 8.5-minute miles. So the other day, and that was like a couple weeks ago, so the other day I was rested my body for a few days and I wanted to get back into it. So I went to the gym. Oh, I'm turning. Sorry, can you see me? Oh, here. Hey, okay. I got to the gym and I wanted to start out slow, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to run 4 miles at 10-minute miles today. Well, that is my new level of lazy. So whereas before, my level of lazy was not running at all or running 1 mile. Can you see me? Can you see me? My new level of lazy is running 4 10-minute miles. And then yesterday I actually, where are you? Hold on. Yesterday I actually wanted to run again. And I had a new level of lazy. Yesterday I was like, I still don't feel like doing 8.5-minute miles again. I'm kind of feeling tired today. So I'm just going to run 4 9.5-minute miles. Well, I was actually in the middle of running when I thought of this idea of how I had created a new level of lazy. I'm actually a lot less lazy than I used to be, but you know, it's all in levels and it's all just relative. And hopefully eventually my new level of lazy will be 9-minute miles. But within running that new level of lazy and those 4 miles, I actually, with about a mile to go, I was like, I'm going to kick it in. So even in that level of lazy, I then picked it up and I finished. I just kept picking it up and picking it up. And I actually ended up finishing. I'm totally yelling. I'm sorry. But now I have to keep yelling. Otherwise, you're going to have to adjust the volume. Okay, so I'll keep yelling. So I had to finish, I ended up finishing under 8-minute miles because I just felt invigorated. And so I set this idea of what I wanted as my minimum. And my minimum is something that I'm still changing, and I'm still creating a new level of lazy, and I'm becoming more productive, but I'm still able to feel more relaxed because as I've run, I've now gotten faster, my body is more efficient, I've gotten better at it, and I'm able to accomplish more. And that's really what I want you to get from this, is that if you set a bar for yourself, something that is totally attainable, and you attain that, then you can up the bar a little bit, and you still have that first bar that can be your absolute minimum. And your absolute minimum is going to end up changing, and it's going to end up being that bar is raised, and eventually your absolute minimum is going to be your previous maximum and your previous all-out goal. So, and that's so applicable to anything in life, whether it's becoming a better parent or a better internet marketer or a better partner or a better friend, a better sister, a better mom, whatever it is, you create a new level of lazy, and then that becomes the new baseline, and it feels so good to do that. I hope this helped. Have a great day. I've parked, I'm safe, and I'm going to go get my kids. Take care.